Yeah, I think again everybody's going to be scheduled to play. How long? Not so sure, but we're just looking to get some good experience against someone other than ourselves for a little bit. So we're all excited about it. We've been working hard the last 3 days, so it'll be good to kind of get see and test it right. I think it's the togetherness. I think it's just another to work on the chemistry, trying to build moving into our next 2 preseason games following with Minnesota and moving into the regular season. So it's all about chemistry. It's continuously learning about each other and each other's tendencies and whatnot. So we're just trying to get a better grasp of that. Yeah, everyone came through healthy, so we're all good for that stuff.
Which I wanted to ask about your staff. Most of the people that you added are new, like people that you brought in, but you did keep David. Why did you feel like it's important to keep him?
Yeah, we kept David and we kept John, our video coordinator, and those are two people that a lot of the players spoke extremely high of when I got the job, and a lot of the front office staff spoke high of as well. And so it didn't take long for me to get to know them and to understand that those are two that we wanted to keep around that are extremely good for our players, and they just have a great attitude, a great spirit about them. So they've been awesome. No, I think everyone will be with us going in the Baton Rouge.
We're only talking about I know we're only talking about 3 days, but what's some of the small improvements you've seen already with this group?
Yeah, I think the spacing from an offensive standpoint is what we wanted to harp on and highlight, and so that's been the main focus offensively. And then the one thing I've been really pleased with is our pace of play and our competitiveness. Our physicality has been there throughout, and so hopefully that's something that we can continue to build on.
When you look at Michaela and what she's been able to do, like offensively, we know that she's kind of scoring at 3 levels, but what have you seen out of her defensive game? What do you want to see from her defensive games?
Yeah, we're asking a lot of Michaela because we know the versatility that she brings. She can play a number of different positions, and so we just want to highlight that. We want to empower her to do so, and then for her, it's about establishing that confidence and understanding of what her positioning is when she's at each of those, whether she's on the perimeter or whether she's inside. And so we're just trying to establish that confidence and that trust in her, and her doing the same for us as a staff is still getting to learn us as well. But she's still coming into her own, trying to figure out who she is as a player, and we're trying to help her out with that. I think it's awesome. I think it's great for the game. I think it continues to bring new fans and new eyes to our game, and vice versa. I think that there should be some parallels there between college basketball and the pro game, and so I'm excited for it. Continue being her. I think that we draft her because her ability to stretch the floor at her position, and so her having the confidence to take those shots. I know as a rookie and a first-year player, it's kind of hard to pick and choose your spots from that standpoint, but we just try to give her the confidence of staying true to who she is, playing her game, not thinking too much because things are coming fast, but when she's open, she's got to shoot it, and she's got players around her that are willing constantly to really give her the ball when she's open. She's got to take advantage of those moments.
The way that this roster is constructed is a little bit more heavy. Do you feel like that needs to change a little bit for you guys to have the offensive depth in the front court as well, especially not having a backup forward right now?
I'm not sure. I think that we'll continue to see how things play out from that standpoint. I think that our front court foundation with Angel, Camilla, and E. Will is pretty solid, and then we'll figure out how we go about moving after that. But we have some versatility in areas where we can play small, whether that's McKenna at the 4 or Beck out at the 4, or what have you. And so we got some opportunities to do it a little bit, some things a little bit different.
All right, so pretty much my takeaway from this interview, this is on Chicago Sky Training Camp Day 3. Now, Chicago won't have a scrimmage tomorrow. We actually got some footage of what happened today. Today is also Chicago Sky Media Day.
Other logo on the other side of the ball. Yep. There you go. And then bring it down a little bit.
Are we smiling? Yeah.
And Angel, come in a little bit.
So we got Angel Reese ACL. You can see Maddie Westbell, Michaela Ornwell. See right here, they go video. Let's go through it. It's all on the timeline. So you got Maddie Westbell, Michaela, and then you got Angel right there.
Like, there was so much confidence in what he was saying. I truly believe, and granted, day one. So, continue to follow us online on our socials at Courtside KB to get more updates from training camp. But I really do feel like this is a team that people are going to sleep on. People are going to sit there and be like, this guy, they haven't really, they've snuck in. They've gotten lucky. That's always been, what it's been. Even in the 21 seed, they were a 6 seed. They had a 500 record and still won the title. Chicago's always been slept on. And I have a feeling this is a team. Everything is so dependent on health, obviously. But I feel like this is a team that is going to surprise a lot of people. This is going to be a team that I could see finishing as high as 5, but no lower than 8. They will make the playoffs. I see that happening. This is a team that finally has shooting. They have length. They have size. They also have speed. People don't want to say this is a fast team. You have Hailey Van Lith, Courtney Vandersloot. You also have Kia Nurse, Ariel Atkins, and then Angel. Angel looked fantastic in what I was able to see. She wraps her media availability and then immediately goes back out. She was one of the last people to leave the gym, shooting threes, working on that perimeter shot, really wanting to expand that shooting range. And what we were able to see of what she was inside, it is just light years better than what I saw last season. She has exponentially improved. And she even said unrivaled is the best thing that's ever happened to her. And I would agree.
I was just going to say that. That's probably the best thing that she needed to develop her game because who she worked with all the time. You saw the clips everywhere on social.
Yeah, I agree. And that's what I was saying, like, man, people don't know what they're talking about. This team making the playoffs.
Right.
What's up, Angel?
Right.
I'm his favorite.
Right.
What's up, Angel?
Right.
I'm his favorite.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Ah, man, the vibes are totally different, man. I like what I was seeing from just watching sports and just paying attention to the chemistry of this team already. You can kind of tell, like, I mean, it's so much different than last year. I'm gonna tell you something. HVL looks really good. She's gonna be really good on the WNBA level because college you don't have as much space you do in the actual league. So you're gonna see her like use her speed to get to her spots and get to the rim, make plays. She's gonna be a ball in the WNBA level, man. If you think she played good at TCU, she's gonna look better in WNBA. You see HVL showing her speed and her quickness, making plays. That look pretty good for Camilla. So Camilla working with Courtney Perry. Courtney Perry's man, I'm so glad he added on to the coaching staff. She's really gonna do wonders on this. Man, look at the shooting though. Man, that team look way better with shooting on the basketball court, man. Last year, them girls couldn't pass. They couldn't shoot. They couldn't even make a simple inbound pass, Kim folk. I ain't understand that for nothing in the world. That was hard to watch. And let's take a look at the photos. The photo shoots. All right, so we already seen that HVL and Angel. They got behind the scenes from today. Cameras are still rolling. Okay, we saw that. There go my girl right there, Camila Cardoso. Somebody's birthday tomorrow. Also, her birthday tomorrow. So her and Angel's birthday is actually, I think, in the same week, right? So yeah, okay. Happy early birthday. And that's all we got today, man. Look, the man, the chemistry, the vibe test, you know, it's 100%, man. Man, I love what everything I'm seeing from the footage to the photo shoot. Chicago Sky seem like man, they are the culture. They are bringing in a winning culture starting this year. They're gonna surprise a lot of teams, like Carly Bell said in that video. And I've been saying it, man. Look, you gotta understand, they had a terrible roster last year. I mean, we gotta be real. That roster was not good, and they still almost made the playoffs if it wasn't meant for the injuries. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Get in the comment section. Light it up. It's your boy Showtime. See y'all in that video.